So, viewers, today I'm here to tell you something small about my experience in Saudi Arabia, my early days experience here in Saudi Arabia. When I first got to Saudi Arabia, how the environment was and how I felt, and also um, how I was able to adapt to the environment here, and how I was able to adapt to the food here, and many, many more. So in this video, it's going to be fun, it's going to be memorable, and it's going to be interesting. So keep watching to the end, and you will enjoy a lot of facts about coming to Saudi Arabia. Okay? Let me remind you, if you have not subscribed, consider subscribing today. Just subscribe so that we continue. Wow, thank you so much for subscribing, and don't forget to like the video if you really like it. You have to try as much as possible to like it, and don't also forget to give me your comments. I need to read your comments to really have a picture of how my videos, you see my videos, and how I should improve upon my videos and the kind of content that you want me to create. I want you to comment, okay? I need to hear your comments, see your comment on this video. So just go to the comment section down there and write your comment, okay? And then video radio, a story, just memories. I'm just going to recollect memories about Saudi Arabia, my early days in Saudi Arabia. Though I've not been here for a very long time. Just here, I've been here for over a few months, over a year, and so I just feel like I should just share with you how life was in the beginning. So let me start by saying that somewhere like 2021, yeah, it was still a Corona season, so I arrived here around November, and that time the place was very cold. It was winter time, and so it was very cold. I never knew Saudi Arabia was cold like that. So, fortunately or unfortunately, because of coronavirus, I had not taken all my vaccines in Ghana, and so I was required to finish my vaccinations here before I could start working. So, and also because I am working in the food industry, there are some medications that I needed to go through to be able to be found fit to work in Saudi Arabia. Though I did medicals in my country, you still are required to do some other medicals because of the area that you'll be working. So all these factors made me to stay in my accommodation, or to stay home for a period of 1 month and about 2 weeks before I started work. Okay, so guys, it was very uncomfortable for me because my mind was to come and work, right? And I came because of coronavirus, because of some one or two things. I had to wait for over a month before I could start work. You asked that, what about your salary? Were you paid? Yes, I was paid because in my contract, the contract, starts the very first day that you land on the land of Saudi Arabia. The day you land, okay, that is the very day your contract starts, and your time is calculated from that point or that day. So I was paid all my salary on that month without work. Okay, so that is the importance of traveling with good contract, or coming to the Middle East here with a direct contract. In that case, even if there are any unfortunate incidents, you are not affected because there is a genuine contract that is backing you. So I got here in November. The place was very cold. I needed to stay home for 1 month and some few weeks before I started work. But let me share with you how I felt when I came to my accommodation. After staying in the hotel room in quarantine for 5 days, I finally got to my permanent accommodation. So I wanted to at least move around, see how the place looked like and all that. But the bigger challenge was the language. It was very difficult for me. You speak English and nobody will reply to you. I cannot speak my own language too. So how? It was very, very frustrating. In fact, it was not easy. Even if the person understands English, what they will tell you is that Kalam Arabic. Me, I don't speak English. Speak Arabic only. Me speak Arabic only. So imagine, how are you going to carry your message across? So it was very tedious and very, very frustrating. The language was a bigger challenge for me and my friend. I was lucky enough to have come to the same accommodation with one of my friends, or let me say, the guys that I came with. I came to the same accommodation with one of them, and so I had a companion. I had a mate that we were in the same room together. In fact, it was not um, that was some kind of motivation for me. So we were doing our own things together. We had to go to the mall to shop together, prepare our food together because we were left with little money on ourselves. So if we had not done that collaboration, funny enough, I wanted to call home to inform family that um, I've arrived, and I got to the mall to buy some credit, and the least that I could buy was 20 reals. 20, for instance, in Ghana City, I would say 20 cities. The least amount of credit that I could buy was 20 reals. And when we arrived, our company gave us some kind of money to put on ourselves for the first month before our salary comes. And so this amount, if I mean to be buying credit, as I'll just finish the money within 1 week. So I bought this credit of 20 riyals. I called my wife and we talked for about 1 to 2 minutes. Everything was finished. I said, wow, I'm dead. I couldn't hear anything. Like we couldn't conclude on things. So I went back to buy another one. Because I thought the money was enough. I bought another one. Within 1 week, my money was almost finished. Then the little that was left, I needed to be very careful with it. So I was able to manage it a bit. We bought some food items and we were just cooking, eating and sleeping. Cook, eat and sleep. So luckily now, because we had 1 month at home without work, we needed to use that opportunity to learn some Arabic. So we downloaded some application that could help us learn one or two Arabic, the numerals, the Arabic numbers. So we had this application. You press on a number and it will read for you. The audio will play for you to also repeat after. So we were trying our best. That is where we learned the 1, 2, 3 in Arabic, Siful, Wahid, Ithnain, Talata, Arba, Hamsas, Sitta, Sabah, Thamania, Tisa, Ashara, Hidash, Nash, Talatash, all that way up to 100. And so when we finally got to work, we understand one of some bits of the 1, 2, 3, which were the things that were very essential to the work that we are going to do. So from there, because always the area that I'm working, majority of the people they speak Arabic. So you, whether you like it or not, you'll be forced to learn Arabic because every day that is what they are speaking to you with. So you speak English with them and they don't understand you. So I remember my first time at work. Sorry, I happened to work in a particular station, drive through, and a customer asked that he wanted to buy water. Water. So he said, "Fi moya, do you have water?" I said, "Moya, what is moya?" He said, "What is moya?" Then I called one Saudi guy. I said, "This customer said he wants moya. What is moya?" He said, "Oh, water, water." I said, "Simple water. I don't know." So it was fun. So from there, within the shortest possible time, I forgot about this name called Moya. I forgot. And another customer came. Fee Moya? I called another guy again. He said he wants Moya. Then he said, "What time? You've forgotten." So I had to force myself to keep this thing on my soul. I was just repeating Moya, 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 Moya. And then you see, our seniors who were in the work, because they have been here, some have been here for 5 years, 4 years, 2 years, 3 years, and so they already understand the communications that you will need for the working environment. So they were also teaching us a bit by bit. How do we say this number? Then they taught us. So finally, within some 5 months, 6 months, we're able to do one or two, understand one or two things as far as the job environment is concerned. So before you come here, I would advise you to start, if you are willing to come to the Middle East, find your simplest way of learning the Arabic 1, 2, 3. Okay? The alphabet, that one, forget about it.